now we're going to take a look at the Pari dosing gun, which is attached then to the Gallagher system. Now, a lot of people there, and me as well, as years gone by, we would have assumed the weight. Say a sheep coming up, you would assume that all of them are around that 60 kilos. But current to the weather and climate issues that we have at the minute, you could be underdosing and overdosing, which also will cost you money in the long run. I.e., if you're overdosing, you're wasting product, and if you're underdosing, the actual sheep or rams, whatever the case may be, will actually get a persistency towards it. So say, for example, you have a ewe, it's 70 kilos, but you're actually dosing it for 60 kilos. You're not actually killing the worms, the fluke, or whatever the case may be, in lambs with coccidiosis or whatever the case may be. So if you're doing the exact dosing, which this here, the weigh scale will compute with the actual Pari dosing gun, which then will give the accurate amount down to the decibel point of what it needs. So what we're going to go through is attaching this to the Gallagher system, and what way we go through it in our application, but we understand that everyone's application can be different. So what we're going to look at here first is we're going to switch it on. We have it connected to our products. First of all, prime it, so you hit the P, which will bring prime. Okay, alright. So then what it'll do, that'll drag the whole product down to the actual gun. This is where you get caught. Okay, so that's us. So I have this already set per kilo, the dosage per kilo already into this. So now I need to connect it to the Gallagher system. And we go to settings, and we go to device settings, we go to Wi-Fi. Now if you take it, it's connected to the actual Wi-Fi here, so we want to connect it to the Wi-Fi of the gun. So if you take a look there, we have Pari 3, so we hit that, then connect. And then we're done, we're back out here, and then if you take a look here now, so the Wi-Fi is connected here, and that the Wi-Fi is now connected to the gun. Okay, so there you have the gun to one side for the time being, and then what we'll do for demonstration for the sheep here is we'll hit new, we'll hit quick start. So we need to fill in our session, what we're actually doing here. So we're in session F. So we have to take out data fields. We have to enable the EID reader. Okay, so then we hit down. So we have to hit data input number 1, because we need to input the data from the dosing gun to the head unit. And then we just head on down. We take a look at using the levels fast down. Is what we're using today in these rounds. So then we hit down. We have that input, we're treating them as levels fast diamond, so we hit done, and then we save. So now you'll take a look up here, you have the data input, you have the levels fast diamond, so we have all the inputs that we want for today. So again, we'll go back to our scanner, and we want to go to sessions, and we're using the new session, so we hit E, and then it's just next and done. And that's us ready to scan it again. It's connected Bluetooth device to the head unit. If you take a look, that brand is 62.5 kilos. We'll scan it. Okay. As you see, like here, I can tip like yes. Okay, other grabs. That's the exact amount for the exact weight of animal. Off and go. Bring the next one on. K74. Scan. He's taking it here now at these 18.8. So if you take the variation from 15 to 18, if I take it all at 15, I'm underdosing. As this here is putting the accurate amount back in. As you see now, there's a big variation in the split of mature wraps. So you can see there's a big variation in weight. So if we scan them, scanners picked them up, and it's also now calculated the amount of dose it made. So if you take a look here now, it's actually 25.8. So if you take the whole way through, the variation from 15 to now 25, if you were using a normal dose gun, you'd have probably set that for maybe 60-70 kilos on average. So that means this fella here could underdose. So if he's got underdose, then that becomes more problematic later on. So that means then that you wouldn't have killed maybe all the fluke, you mightn't have killed all the worms. And the problem is you have to get him enough so he starts becoming resistant to it. But because there's so little products out there at this moment in time that the resistance start to build up to them, you need to be dosing exactly 78 kilos even. So then the data input that was calculated has put 19.5 mil. So that there now, to this date, and actually to there, you can actually know when that was true. It's all in the history. It's just to highlight the calculations of weight. So if we take a look, he's 128 kilos. And scan him in. So he actually needs 32 mil of product for his weight. But if you assume when you hadn't any weight scales or set up, is that you could turn around, set this for 100 kilos. So then you would turn around and he's underdosed. Now the problem is that if he's underdosed, is that he become immune to some of the products. Okay, he's built up a resistance. And the problem is then with the resistance, then that could actually follow through to the rest of the sheep. Because then they're not getting properly dosed. Plus then you have the other side to it. Say he was 90 kilos. You've actually dosed him more than what he needs. So then it's costing you money. So yes, the whole system does cost, but within the period of time from products saved and saving the lives of your sheep and the welfare of your sheep, you will make the money back. So here again, this is the prime example. He had that set for 128 kilos and he didn't adjust it. Well, suddenly you overdose, that's costing you money. And if you take a look now, he only needs 23. Okay, so it's saving you money. So if you take my all the ramps now have been done, being dosed. So I need to build that to the computer, and it's not that they have to do hardline plugins. So as we know, the Wi-Fi is going to the Pari at the minute. So what we'll do is we'll go home, go to settings, we'll go to device settings, we'll hit Wi-Fi, and as you see it's connected to the Pari 3. So we'll hit refresh and connect. switch this back onto the Wi-Fi of the farm again. So it's done. So now, instead of hardwired computer or anything, what I have to do now is hit this button here. Just say check a connection. And I get so up in everything that we've done today. All the dosing, weights, everything that we have done here today will be done on the computer. Caught up all the time.